Hi Aubrey, here we go. We're going to do the Aubrey 4 training, and we're going to start with a brand new test. I know you know how to do this, but I'm putting it in the video anyway. Okay, Aubrey 4 training, 17 questions, training mode, start a new test, and here we go. Soon. All right, here it is. So the first task, split the document anywhere on the first page. In the top pane, demote the note paragraph until it is under the Fast Ethernet heading. Note, leave the outline document view open when you are finished. I'm going to have help showing for each of these tasks. So first we go to the View tab. Click the Split button in the Window group. Here's the window group, here's the split button. All right, and it brought up a horizontal line across in the middle of the window. So we can move that around if we want, but we don't need to. And then click somewhere in the top pane, that's the top part of the window, and then go to the View tab, the Views group over here, and click Outline right here. Then we are going to place the cursor somewhere in the note paragraph. So we need to find that. Note paragraph. Here it is, the note paragraph. So we just put the cursor someplace there, click it, and then we go in the Outline Tools group of the Outlining tab. So here's the Outlining tab, Outline Tools group, and we click the Demote, which is this one. So it's the arrow next to where it says level 1. So we click that 4 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. Click in the paragraph and then click 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 times. And that places it into the level 5 under the Fast Ethernet heading. And you can see it's lined up with all these other ones. All right, and that's it for the first task. Click the green button, click continue, and we go on to the next one. All right, modify the sub-objective heading style to use 0.75 point expanded character spacing and center alignment. All right, let's bring up that help button. In the Home tab, Styles group over here, click the dialog box launcher control in the lower right corner. So that's this. In the Styles window, which opened, right-click the sub-objective heading style. Sub-objective heading, right-click, and choose Modify. Right here, Modify. It opens up this. So now we're going to click the Center Alignment button in the Modify Style dialog box. That's this, the Modify Style dialog box. And here is the Center Alignment button right here. So we click that. All right, then click the Format drop-down arrow and choose Font. So down here, drop-down arrow, we click on Font to open the Font dialog box. That's this. Click the Advanced tab up here. Advanced spacing, we changed it to expanded. And then we change this 0.75. Click OK. Click OK again. Let's see if it worked this time. All right, this is a tricky one. I'm going to get rid of this styles box. All right, replace the first instance of CSMA/CD with carrier sense multiple access / collision detection, which is what CSMACD stands for. And then we're going to also still have CSMA/CD in it, in italics. So, click on Help. In the Home tab, in the Editing group, click the Replace button. Home tab, Editing group, Replace button. In the Replace tab, okay, of the Find and Replace dialog box, Find and Replace, type CSMA/CD, C/CD, in the Find What text box and enter carrier, carrier sense multiple access / collision detection, and then CSMA/CD in parentheses. Replace with text box. All right. And then the format arrow right here. Font option. And then in the Font tab, under Font Style, select Italic. There. Click OK. And then we're going to click the Replace button twice, because we only want to replace the first time it's in the document. So Replace, and then Replace, Close. And click on the green arrow, and that was done correctly. So continue. All right, and this one we're going to replace all instances of the word LAN, L-A-N, with the phrase local network. Click on the Help. All right, in the Home tab, Editing group over here, click the Replace button and type LAN, capital L-A-N, L-A-N, in the Find What box, and type local network, all lowercase, in the Replace With box. And then click the More button. It's already clicked from before. And select Find Whole Words Only. Find Whole Words Only. Why is it not showing that? Let me do something. Find Whole Words Only. Click the Replace All button and click OK. Replace all. All done. We made 6 replacements. Now let's see if it ends up being correct, because see here it says it's going to be put into the font italic. That's left over from the last step, so I have a feeling it's going to say that this is not done correctly. Oh, no, it did. Okay. All right, continue. Indent the bulleted list on page 1 by an additional 0.25 inches and apply a hanging indent of 0.5 inches to the paragraphs that begin with note. All right, let's see what Help has to say. Click somewhere in the first bullet on page 1. This is page 1. Here's the first bullet right here where it says define 10 Mbps. So we're going to click in there. Go to the Home tab, Paragraph Group, which is where our bullet stuff is, and we're going to increase indent. So that is, this one's the one that is pointing to the right. That increases the indentation of the bulleted list by 0.25 inches. Okay, and see it moved the whole thing over. Now we go in the Home tab, Editing Group, over here, and select Find. Find. And that brings this up. Click the X to make it new. and type note, N-O-T-E, colon, in the search document, and click the Enter key. Select the first instance in the document, which is this one right here. So we're going to select that. And in Home tab, Paragraph Group, Home, Paragraph, click the dialog box launcher. And in the Indents and Spacing tab, choose the hanging option. So we go here where it says Special and change it to hanging. The by, up, and down should be set to 0.5, which it is. So click OK. And then we want to click on the second match. So go click on this arrow that goes down. This should be the second match. No. This is the second match, and you can see it here. The second match says note connectors of different types, note connectors of different types. So we highlight the word note, and we go to repeat steps 4 through 6. So the Home tab, Paragraph Group, dialog box launcher, we go to Special, where it says None, change it to Hanging, and it's 0.5, click OK. And that should take care of it. Let's see, green arrow. Yep, that was correct. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's close this navigation pane. We have this with the, looks like the veterinarian or something. Insert the text from the file toxins.csv at the bookmark named Toxin Table. Convert the inserted text to a table with fixed width columns. Ensure that the number of columns has defaulted to 4 and are separated by a comma. All right, that's a lot to do. So let's click Help and see how to do this. So first we're going to go to the Home tab, Editing Group over here. Click the drop down for Find and choose Go To. And that opens up the Go To box launcher. I don't know what it's called. All right. And then in the Go To tab here, Go To, in the Go To What list, which is here, we want to choose Bookmark. Bookmark. And then in the Enter Bookmark Name, click the down arrow and find Toxin Table. And then click Go To. And it brings us, all right, and then we click Close. And it brings us to right here. This is called an I-beam, and that is where they want us to go. That's the bookmark. So then we go to the Insert tab, Text Group, over here. Choose the drop down for Object. This is Object here. If you hover over it, it comes up. Click the drop down, and you select Text from File. All right, it brings us here. So we need to locate the Geometrics Templates folder here. Maybe you have one. And Insert File, Documents box, or dialog box. Choose All Files. Oh, here, where it says All Word Documents. Change that to All Files. And then select the toxins.csv file. That's this right here. Toxins. Click Insert. And it brings up this, which it's not formatted yet, so it doesn't look very good. All right, we're going to select all of that. So starting here with toxin, going all the way down to nausea, and then in the Insert tab, the Tables group right here, arrow, and select Convert Text to Table. Convert Text to Table. All right. Click the up-down arrows to set the number of columns to 4. Number of columns. It might already be 4. And then click to select the commas radio button. Radio buttons are just these circles. I don't know why they're called that. All right, and we want that to be commas in the Separate Text At section. And click OK. And see, wherever there was a comma, it made it a new column. All right, and then click the green arrow. That's correct. Continue. All right, in the March 2007 sales breakdown table, add the sum formula in the second column totaling all category sales. So, the March 2007 sales breakdown table, that's here, March 2007 sales breakdown, and here's the table. So, let's see how to do that. You're going to place your cursor in the empty cell in the rightmost column. So that's this cell right here. Okay. In the Insert tab, the text group here, click the Explore Quick Parts drop-down button. That, I think, is this one, Explore Quick Parts. So click on the drop-down, select Field here. Field, click it. Under Field Names, select Equals Formula, and that's the first one. And I'll tell you why it's the first one. You can see these all start with A, B, C. So these are all alphabetical, but because this starts with an equals sign, it's before all the alphabetical things. All right, so we have that selected. And then under Field Properties, which is here, Field Properties, click the Formula button. So that's this. In the Formula dialog box, verify that the default text is equals sum and then the word above in parentheses. So here we have equals, sum, and above. Just click OK. And what it did was it added all of these numbers, and this is the total. So, did that correctly. Now, I am going to stop here, and I'm going to set up a new video, because I'm afraid I won't have enough time, because the videos can only be a certain length.